So I am just gonna come on here and talk about my personal experience when I went vegan for just 1 week. So I know I probably would see more results or feel differently if I stuck with it long term. But my boyfriend and I, we decided to go vegan for a week, and this is my personal thoughts. I can't speak for him, but we pretty much felt the same way. So I didn't record everything, but I did take some pictures of our meals that we ate, and I will be inserting them throughout the video. So like our very first day, we ate avocado toast, which that wasn't anything out of the ordinary. Anyways, we typically eat that probably 2 or 3 times a week. And I just want to start off saying I would say we probably already eat about 50 to 60% of a vegan diet. We don't consume any dairy. We drink almond milk, and we get dairy-free cheese, like by Daya. And yeah, aside from that, we really don't consume animal products other than eggs and meats. So we started off with avocado toast, and then we would make chickpeas because we wanted to make sure we still got our protein because we do work out a lot. For dinner the very first night, we had like cauliflower steaks, I'll insert a picture here, with roasted chickpeas, broccoli, and we had white rice. We don't always eat white rice, but we had it left over, so yeah. Day 1 I was fine. I hear some people say like it messes up their stomach or they feel tired, but day 1, day 2, day 3 I was fine. And getting into like day 4, we both felt very tired, just lethargic, low energy. We noticed that we were getting tired like at 2 p.m, which that never happened before. And so we started researching, and it was most likely because we were not getting enough B12, which is commonly found in meat and eggs and fish. So we kept that in mind throughout the rest of the week. There's someone outside of my window, and I'm pretty sure that they can see me talking to the camera.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
So one thing that I noticed like right off the bat, day 2 even, was that I wasn't feeling hungry, even though it felt like I was eating less, like volume wise. I just wasn't hungry like I usually was. I wasn't craving, typically when we're eating super clean and super healthy, I'll crave french fries, I'll crave cookies, like I'll just have cravings, and while I don't act on them, they still are there. But when we were vegan for the week, I didn't notice anything like that. And I don't know if it was more of a mental thing because I knew I couldn't have a chocolate chip cookie because we were being vegan for a week. So I don't know if it was a mental thing or if there's some science behind that. But I do know that because we were eating a lot of like beans, black beans, chickpeas, they're higher in fiber, and fiber is known to keep you satiated longer, and it's known to keep you feeling full. So that was one thing that I really enjoyed. I don't feel like I lost weight. We weren't going vegan to change our bodies. So I can kind of like walk you through the meals that we would eat. Like I said, we had avocado toast a lot, which didn't change from our normal diet anyways. And then for lunch, we would typically have like some roasted chickpeas with a salad. We picked up some vegan burritos from the grocery store. They were terrible. If I'm not lying, they were not good. Wouldn't recommend. I'll also be including like all of the food, not all of the food, but a majority of the food I took photos of, and I'll say if it was good or not, because there's some things that are really good. Like I found this chocolate bar that's vegan, and I like it better than non-vegan ones. And there are things like the burritos that just tasted like straight chemicals. And that's the other thing I found being vegan, there was a lot more chemicals in the food. So if you're eating a hamburger, the ingredients are beef, versus if you're eating a Beyond Burger, there's like a whole list of just chemicals. So I didn't love the idea of that. Another thing is we were consuming more soy than usual, and I personally try to not eat soy just because of the connection that it can have with breast cancer. As far as practicality, I would say being vegan it's easy. It was, easy for us because we have a Whole Foods like 5 minutes away. So if you're familiar with Whole Foods, they have a lot of vegan options. And then Trader Joe's, they also have some vegan options. And then obviously just Walmart, you know. The burritos we got were from Walmart. And then we got Beyond Burgers, which are sold there. If you're looking for like actual good vegan snacks, I would say Whole Foods is a really good option. They had some like cauliflower bites and they tasted really good. The chocolate bar was from Whole Foods. I'll insert the clips at the end, or maybe throughout. I don't know what I'm doing. So how did a vegan diet make me feel like in my body? I hear a lot of people say that it makes them feel super clean and super light. I honestly didn't have too many issues with it. This might be like TMI, but I really don't care. It did kind of mess up our stomachs a little bit because we were consuming high amounts of fiber, just a lot more than we were used to. My mommy's calling. Sorry, Mom. I'll be back. But yeah, we were consuming higher amounts of fiber than normal, so we definitely noticed a change in our gastro region, but nothing unbearable. I think you definitely would get used to it. If anything, your stomach would adapt. I did notice that I was very tired. Like I said, we were kind of hitting like a 2 o'clock plateau. We just had no energy. As far as what we were eating, breakfast, like I said, we would have avocado toast. We found some vegan pancakes, I think from Whole Foods. We made sure that the maple syrup we were using was vegan. And then we got vegan protein powder, which tasted so bad, especially compared to the non-vegan one, which I always take mine with almond milk anyways, so they like taste like a milkshake. But no, this protein powder right here I would not recommend. Although I do want to keep consuming a vegan protein, because I read that protein with animal products for acne prone skin, they are known to make you break out more. So if anyone has any suggestions on good vegan protein, let me know, because I really want to keep being vegan in the areas I can. We made some chickpea pasta, which was okay. The flavor was fine, but the texture, and that's what it was with a lot of the vegan foods, the flavor was, you know, you can get past the flavor, but the texture is just off. We went to a farmer's market on a Saturday, and they had like an entire vegan stand, so that was really cool because a lot of the foods there were, you know, non-vegan, and they had honey and like all these things that I really wanted, but I was dedicated to stick to this. So they had this vegan falafel stand, and it was really, really good. I don't know what they put in it, because it was like prepared food, but it was so good. I will insert a video right here. Yeah, it was so good. Honestly, couldn't tell it was vegan. It was my first time having falafel, so maybe that helped, but from my understanding, it's pretty much vegan anyways. Alright, so I just posted an Instagram poll where I said ask me questions about being vegan for a week, so hopefully this gives me something to talk about.
2 hours later.
Okay, so someone said, can you see yourself being vegan long term? I don't think I could see myself being vegan long term, only because it is a bit restrictive, and I don't like to think of food in a restrictive way, because I don't want to have an unhealthy relationship with food. You know, I don't want to go back home and be out with my family and think, oh, well, I can't get ice cream with you guys because I'm vegan, you know? But I definitely think that making conscious choices, because I do know it's a lot better for the environment, I think making conscious choices and everything in moderation is definitely how my personal take on my diet is. So I don't think I would be vegan forever, but definitely down to try more things, more vegan options. And yeah, maybe I'll try going vegan for a month, but I don't know. So someone asked, how did you feel when you stopped being vegan? This was just yesterday, so honestly I didn't notice any big changes. You know, like I read that some people can get headaches if they go back, but I think because we were only vegan for a short amount of time, it didn't, you know, our bodies hadn't really adapted to it yet. I did feel a little bit gross, but that could be my own issues. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you made it to this point, give it a like, subscribe, maybe drop some comment ideas of what I can do next. I'm really down to do like 1 week challenges, because I feel like it's not long enough to where you're making a long-term commitment, but it's long enough to notice a change. Whether, you know, I really want to do the eating like Kendall Jenner for a week and just see how that makes me feel if my body becomes super snatched, like the highest paid supermodel in the world. Or anything else, any other ideas. I'm down to do whatever. I'm open to options. Yeah. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I'm getting better at this whole YouTube thing because I'm still a little nervous and I still am a little awkward in front of the camera. But yeah, thank you. Bye.